Hey guys, Jonathan Gelman here from Austin, Texas. I'm the executive chef at the Driscoll Hotel in downtown Austin. Well, just to begin, I was born and raised in Hawaii, lived there most of my life. My passion for food really comes from my grandmother. We used to cook a lot of things together. I remember sitting on the countertops watching her bake different pies and cakes and whatnot. That's really where it started. I live here in Round Rock, Texas, just outside of Austin, with my wife Sybil and our beautiful new daughter Maddie. Maddie's about 7 days old right now, so it's been awesome. Time of my life. We have a total of 4 dogs. Most of them are rescues, but they are second children. Well, since moving to Austin, my wife and I have also been foster parents for 3 siblings, the ages ranging from 3 to 1 years old. All of last year. It was quite a challenge. Throughout my course of my career, I've been lucky enough to live in places like Hawaii, California, San Francisco, Napa Valley, Scottsdale, Arizona, Sedona, Arizona, and now here in Austin, Texas. And it seems like we've found a good home. My general philosophy of cooking is really using local ingredients and not really overworking the product, really letting the naturalness come out with each and every dish. I like to use a little bit of artful presentation, a little bit of modern technique here and there, but really just letting the food shine for itself. My favorite seared ahi dish is actually grilled, mesquite grilled on the grill outside. And a lot of times I'll take a little bit of grapefruit and just zest it up. We're going to take one of these crisp little apples and make almost a relish out of it. I'll come back and just slice this up real nice. Give it a little bit of chop. Little trick is kind of unraveling that tomato. We'll take that and use that later. Set this aside. Just trim the ends off. And come back and again just peel that tomato out. Save that for a little bit more of that sauce later on. Something else that this time of year I really like to include is a little bit of pomegranate. Really just tap the backs and you end up with all the nice little jewels of pomegranate. Takes a few minutes, but it's worth it definitely. I think my wife's going to come over here and start nibbling at these little pomegranate candies. Probably her favorite thing. So now that we've grated we've kind of zested up the skins of that grapefruit, I'm just going to take this and cut a couple nice supremes out of that. Coming from Hawaii, I mean, you know, fresh ahi is definitely one of those components that I always try and have on my menu. And we definitely want to preserve some of that nice juice that comes out of there as well. And we'll set this aside, put that in there with our apple. So really to tie this whole dish together, I'm going to take some of those julienne tomatoes, that diced apple, and Texas grapefruit, some of that local pomegranate, and a little bit of that, just a touch of that soy molasses that we made earlier, and just gently mix that together. A little bit of fresh cracked pepper, add in just for a little bit of lightness, some fresh, crisp flavor of that dill that we have grown out in the garden outside. Again, some of our syrup. And build it up a little bit. Set that there. Another spoon of that relish. And finish it off with some of that fresh dill. really that's about it. But you know, enjoy.